Hey guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 on Coldborough Park Farm. So, we are pretty much, like I was saying in yesterday's video, synced up on where we are. Right now we're on day 1 of autumn, on Sandy Bay we're on day 2. Yeah, not happy about that. But, we don't have any animals on this. So, what is about to happen is I'm about to fast forward really quick through probably autumn and probably into the spring where we can get seed in at least, and then get ready to harvest. So that is what I'm going to do now. Like I said in yesterday's video, if you guys have not watched it, I have noticed some people are missing videos. Go back and check it out. It should be on my channel. Well, it will be on my channel, guaranteed. And let me know what you guys think of the way I did that episode and this one, because I'm going to be chopping and coming back to different spots, especially doing yard work. Of course, like I said, we don't have any animals, so we can't really do yard work. We do have sheep, though, to look after, thinking about that. So, we'll be right back. So a nice, bright and, yeah, not bright, not shiny. So currently we are at 7:47 in the morning. Another feature with seasons, you hear me talk about seasons a lot, but I find new things to tell you guys about. You can set the latitude, and I have Sandy Bay, well not Sandy Bay, Coldborough Park Farm's latitude in, where it really is at real world. So what we're going to do now is probably I'll speed up time to about 5, maybe 10 times, so it will get daylight. Then we'll hook up the seeder, and we'll actually clean this off, because that's what this was here for. Early morning bath time. Actually, let's go ahead and... where's the lights? There we go. Get some light on the situation. Wow, that looks nice. Clean this off. We'll get the seeder hooked up onto this, and we'll use our tram lines we put in. Hopefully they'll work nicely. And get the counterweight. I do have the minion weight. I don't know why I bought this one. Shouldn't have really, but I did. Could never have enough counterweights laying around, because, well, times you got a tractor out and you're going to need an extra one. Probably should have got this in black just as a generic colour. Orange isn't too bad. Trying to get it to match the JCB, but there is no colour, I don't think, that really matches the JCB stock. You can actually see it getting light pretty darn quick, which is kind of cool. Get the mud off of this side. Slowly. There it goes. As it fades away into nothingness. There we go. Get some light on the situation. And this will just get dumped right here in front of the plough, or the chisel plough, whatever you want to call it. Helps if I'm on the right piece of equipment. There we are. So like I say, I will fast time about 30 times. It'll get daylight quicker then. And guys, we'll see how the lighting changes. It does look amazing. You can see it getting brighter already. Definitely doesn't take too long. Hook up to the sprayer, as I thought both fields that we got winter barley and winter wheat in were okay, but apparently not. I think this is full, hopefully. Yeah, we'll just top it up. There we go. I'll actually slow down time to about 5 times now. I think we're far enough ahead where the video will look good. That's the downside to doing nighttime-ish videos, is that they just come out looking really, really badly. It sucks. It really does. So by the looks of it, our first tram lines are there. Went across the field, which I think may screw us. But we'll give it a go. line it up onto this. And we'll see how we go. This was set at 30 meters of width across, so should be good. I hope we are anyway. Without doing too much damage. Of course we are going to damage the crop on. Turn around to get lined up to our next headland, which you can see we're going to just keep going and kind of do a, well, tramline should I say. We'll go across and do a headland. And you can see one single growth line that's more grown than everything else. I truly do not understand why Seasons does that. It's funny. It's a funny little glitch. And what I'll do is I'll go around on the headland all the way around. You can see some stuff that was missed. Just so it can be done. We will end up overlapping, which kind of sucks. I'm actually going to fast time a bit too. And I don't think last video I ended up going down that path that I wanted to, did I? This one right here. I don't know how I managed not to go down there, but we will this episode. There we go. The sun's coming way up now. You can see it over there, look. Actually, we have a sun. Wow. Lift that up so the boom doesn't hit the ground. That's the downside. The boom does hit into the ground here. Looks pretty nice with the long shadows. I think now that was set. We'll keep it 5 times on just to tick on through. But I think that is a pretty nice lighting. So one thing with fertilizing, it does take a while. Could have got the spreader. I'm not sure if I have one yet on this map. The spreader I typically use for the grass, stuff like that. And I don't know how the cedar missed that much. Wow. That is not in a small amount that it missed. Come on, get out the trees. Now it'll be interesting to see with Seasons what the rest of the fields do. The ones that technically AI own. Now here, this tree. This does cause problems for fertilization. As you can see, where I want to go, there's a tree. Not only is there a tree right in the middle of the field, there's trees there, which means I can't get through. Now presumably in real life you could fold up a side of the boom and just sneak on by. Let's see if we can just sneak on by without getting snagged. We're probably going to. We almost guarantee it. Yep. So what I typically do here is just fold in like that. I wish I could switch it on. Sort of switch off certain parts of the boom. Are we snagged up? Yeah, we are. Fold that in. Just that section won't get fertilized at the end of the day. Unfold and try and stick to the same pass here so we can get to the next line, and then it won't take us much longer. Too long to get to the rest of the field, as it's just straight up and down at that point. And this is our first time right on here. If we can make it around, that is, without screwing too much up. God, feels like my head is on a gimbal here. Wow. Crazy. Proceed Mod does do a good job with the tramlines. Kind of definitely puts you in the right area. Oh, you guys probably heard the winding up for a sneezer. Oh, that snuck up on me without warning. Dang. Oh, that hurt a bit too. Get away from the darn tree. So I'm not using GPS or anything, I am literally just going off these tram lines. So hopefully it's set right. Looks like we are missing a tiny little bit. You can't actually set proceed, which is very irritating, to 29. You can do 30, but you can't do 29, whatever the actual working width of this sprayer is, which is very disappointing. So we do miss a little bit. But how much does that affect my yield? I don't know. I really don't. And this would appear, actually, it'll be our last pass down here. And then what I'll do is I'll just switch off here and turn in on this crop that we've already flattened out and destroyed, and just drive along the edge here. Shouldn't do any more damage than we already have in that respect. Whoa, bright light. Bright light. Now going down this track multiple times will probably just kill the whole section off, but it happens. I've seen that in real life as well. One part of the field has to get used for transportation, sort of around the field to get through it. Like this field probably will here. I'm not too sure where our tram lines are. Oh, there's one of them. But we'll do a very similar thing. You can see there's a growth line on this field too. Why it happens, like I say, I don't know. Very strange. So after we've done this, what we'll be doing is we'll fast time. I believe I've got one stage fertilization on this map too. Until the time being, until Seasons gets that one fixed, it's probably what it's going to stay on, which is a shame, but here's where the cookie crumbles. And then I'll look after the sheep if they need looking after. Oh, actually, we still have the cedar in this field. Wow. I think that's from the live stream we did. That's going to be a pain to get out the field then, maybe? Ah. I didn't realise it was still in here. And the margins on the side of this field too are small. Beautiful. So yeah, we'll fast time and hopefully get it close to being unsynced as possible. They are going to be pretty much spot on. Of course, when Sandy Bay does come out, that will alter everything, because I will be restarting Sandy Bay. Right, let's get the Ford moved out the field. Oh, this pains me. I did not realise this was left in here. But I guess the cool thing with this map is, yeah, I can do that. Just to get right on the side of the field and hopefully scoot on by through the opposite side. Just scoot on through the other field there. Without causing it much damage, if any. Alright, switch that back on. Telegraph pole's not going to cause any issues, as that does not have any collisions on my version of the map. All the things that do and don't have collisions, I am surprised he did put collisions on telegraph poles. And even the tree in the middle of the field, although it's realistic, and yeah, I quite like having that in there, it adds character. There's a pain in the ass with cosplay, granted. for stock hired workers. I don't think they do well with all the telegraph poles. From watching, whose stream was it? I don't think it was Dave's. I want to say it could have been Chris the Irish Gamers. Where it was just missing huge chunks. It really was. It was crazy. So as the same as the last field, this really won't take too long, and we'll probably end up grabbing the thumbnail of spraying. It's been a while since I've done this, and we've not seen any of the texture glitches. Wow, that's surprising. That's actually really surprising. What I'll do is I'll cut down here. And the next one's just there. And that one on the end's been done, so we'll loop around, back around, grab that tram line, follow that one around and grab this. Then we can work our way around in a roundabout fashion. So I think I will pause here and grab the thumbnail. Alright, pretty much on one of the last tram lines here. Some sections that get missed. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Not gonna risk running through and, well, destroying a good chunk of crop just for a little triangle there. Same with there, actually. I'm contemplating not even running around grabbing that lot. We'll see if it affects our yield. Actually, we won't. Just grab the main bulk. Actually, I'll leave this unfolded because this section here I do want to get. Was worth folding it up. Like I said, we'll fast time check the sheep before I do that and see if they need tending to. So we will be right back. Alrighty, so by the looks of it, the sheep need hay, well, grass, and cleanliness is pretty darn low. So I'll head on over there and take care of them. We're in the old Ford. I know the Ford seems to be one of the best tractors for the animal work, I find. I love this thing. Seems like it's one of my go-to tractors on this map. And then after we've done that, we will give it a good old fast time. For whatever reason, some of the whirlers, I moved it to another area, one pallet, and another pallet was already there, so that's why I moved it there, thinking it would fill it. No, I was wrong. So we've got a couple of straggler pallets that I don't know what to do with. May just end up selling them off sooner than later, as they're not full. We're not really hurting for money on this map, which is nice. Now, anyway, we sold a lot of the grain off. Of course, we've got silage bales down there that we could sell. I'm waiting to get a good crop in, a good amount of money, probably over 150k before I start buying any animals. More than likely, I will go down the route of cows, as they're all in kind of one area. And then eventually we'll move on to the pigs. Where Sandy Bay, we've got a bit of everything already. So I think the tyre thing is in here. Yeah, it's right there. Wow. It's on the Massey. I remember now. Whereas we're here, we might as well back up to the Mengal. Yeah, so two of them were in there. Well, one of them was in there. And apparently that's where the actual pallet's supposed to go. I don't know. Do not know. Hopefully we've got grass in here. Yes, we do. Don't particularly like leaving grass stored in the the forage wagon, but at the same time, I do not want to tip grass. So how else are we supposed to feed the sheep? Well, I guess we just leave it in there. There you go, lift that up. I believe that's them done. Yeah, I completely forgot I drove this Massey down. Geez, Monday's episode, I guess. So we'll park this down here as well. Perhaps if I get it off the wall. There we go. And we'll fill that up with the grass up with the Ford. Multiple tractors today. We got plenty of grass left in this thing, which is nice. Very nice indeed. And then we should be able to fast time. My guess is probably straight through almost into spring at this rate. And of course that they won't take much. They're probably full already. Yep. Didn't think they would take much. Put that back in there. I don't know whether I may end up keeping these two tractors down here. Because I shouldn't need to do anything again down here for a little bit. So we will fast time again, probably in next full day. Because we have nothing else to do currently. Can't time it any better. Like, this is what happened yesterday too. Great demand at wool for wool. So yeah, the sheep are okay, and let's see how much this is going to sell us for. And that means it's good because we can get rid of the stuff that we were just on about. 6k, not bad, but of course we're not going to get a full 6k. We'll sell both, well actually all of them. Let's open that up. I think the forklift is... where is it? Up at this yard. Yeah, it is. Where is the wool? For the matter of fact. Jeez. Let's get on the right thing. Click, 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 click. Oh, way down there. So that's going to be a trailer. I think the trailer could already be down there. Or is it in front of us? We could do some very unorthodox. Yep. We will use the forklift and take it down. And honestly, this forklift could probably do this no problem in real life too. It'd just be the braking and possibly hydraulics. If this trailer did have a hydraulics that it wouldn't be able to do. We will hook it up into a proper tractor when we get down there, probably the Ford or something. So I will meet you guys down at the yard. Unorthodox, but we made it. Barely, but we made it. So I will keep that pallet just there. You know, I toyed with the idea of possibly grabbing both. Let's see if we can grab both of the pallets at once. Reposition. Okay, how off am I? I hope these don't glitch through. Yep, good. There are collisions on this. Perfect. As a Rainbow Dave would say, it is very hoopty, but it will do. This isn't going to be for the neatest load or anything like that. It's purely, am I going to get these darn things out of my yard? And the answer to that is yes, yes I will. Now this is going to be funny. Why is it going to be funny? Because that Massey is probably going to poop itself when I hook it up. Because yeah, I'm going to use the Massey. Let's see what the Massey's got. Now, realistically, can the Massey do this? I don't know. It's a small engine, small tractor. We will have to see. But it may be funny. So just to help the poor thing, I'm going to keep the weight on the rear end as much as possible. I should see if I can nudge these up somewhat close together. Yep. And in doing that, hopefully, I'll be able to grab them both at the same time in a bit. There we go. So this may end up not even working. What do I mean by that? Well, this trailer itself is very, very heavy. Putting it on the back end of the Massey, which is probably, what, maybe 5 ton, if that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting for the poor old thing. Took that okay. Guess we got some, yep. Sheep being sheep. Lights, yeah, get them on. Now really, for the time being, it does make sense to actually keep the forklift probably down at this yard. Same with this trailer. I may need to get some pallets of seed soon. That'll be the only thing we need to do. So what I'm going to need to be doing is being careful on the brakes and not get too much speed up. So we are going down all the way to the main store. And probably when we get there, we'll probably end up calling it almost a video. Come on, you can drop down gears. That's the thing with the gearbox mod, I don't think it's quite there. It won't necessarily do, it will do ranges or it will do gears. It won't do both ranges and gears if it's an automatic. It's really strange. So I think after I record this video, you're going to hit into me, aren't you? Yep. And this is why I don't like the traffic. Coldborough has sped up traffic, but very poorly thought of for them being crashed into. Like, you have to come out of laneways like a bat out of, well, bat out of hell, really. Like, he's gonna hit into me. Yep. There we go. Can it do it? Barely. She's struggling. Should be okay now, it's on the open road. Now I'm just going to do straight shots, so basically to the end of this road, right turn, and then all the way down there. So when we get back, we are going to be basically at the same point as we are exactly on Sandy Bay, which is just beyond me how we've got this synced up. We've just sold wool on Sandy Bay. We're about to sell wool on Sandy Bay. We left the loader, or the tractor and low loader and forklift down at the wool sell point on Sandy Bay. We're about to do that here. We're on day 2 of autumn. We're on day 2 of autumn on Sandy. Yeah, need I say more? Once she gets underway, she does okay. You wouldn't see this in a million years, or maybe you would, and, well, yeah, people like that would be getting very angry behind us. Probably be better without the gearbox mod, honestly, switched on. I was like hearing the sound of the gears being changed. Whoa. But like I've said in a previous video, I'm not too sure if this is a Vario gearbox. I think it probably would be in this. Would sound about right. I can't complain doing our speed limit now. And I believe our turn is coming up. That did not want to stop, let me tell you. I'll see if I can get away with just driving through the point. I don't think I can. We'll unload. We'll do it properly. Why not? Oh, look at the tires. What, way down. Let that off. Let that off. Into that. I think I just saw a golden nugget back there. I have seen a lot of golden nuggets. I'm not even going to bother collecting them. We know they're broken. Honestly, it doesn't bother me personally. I completely agree with what Bill said 100%. And that is, if you want to do that, well, there's the mod cheat out for consoles, and on PC, well, you can just cheat the money in very, very simply. Can I get both at the same time like this instead? Yes, I can. I don't know why it worked for the pallets the other day. I believe I got that on video when I did that too. It's been a nice little payday. $6 grand for that. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, like I said, I'm going to call the video quits here. We'll load this back up onto the trailer. Actually, we'll put the counterweight towards the back end of the tractor. And I think I am going to load up, possibly, some ETS and record some of that. It's been a long time since I recorded any ETS. Start on a new profile, so it should be fairly interesting. Pretty much next to no mods too, which is sometimes refreshing to play that game with just fairly stock. So that video, if I get that all squared away tonight as well, will be released in the morning of well, probably Wednesday, like I was saying yesterday is what I got planned, so should have seen it now, before you've seen this video, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and we will be back tomorrow with Sandy Bay, carrying on our fast time, looking after the animals and yard work, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.